Welcome to the underground, you rebel scum. This is the American Expat, and here we are again in my car talking about news events. So, a lot of stuff has been in the news as of late about this Jeffrey Epstein and these documents that were supposed to be released by Pam Bondi and the FBI, and how the, I guess, FBI field office in southern New York was holding it up. Apparently, there's a lot of corruption there. I haven't been to that office, but it sounds pretty bad. Well, anyway, Pam Bondi supposedly has a truckload of documents that she's going to be going over, and I have one question myself. Where are the tapes? Anyway, let's grab a cup of coffee and then we can talk about all this. Thanks for sticking with us. Before we get too far into the video, I want to encourage you to share it out with your friends. Also, make sure that you comment. Because, the conversation is better that way. We can talk to each other. You can talk to me that way. You can talk to the other people that watch the channel. We're mostly all old friends here. But, let's continue with this whole thing. Pam Bondi, she had this whole thing where she had the Epstein documents on her desk, and it turned out that they were just the ones that everyone already knew about. And so, something, a lot of people are saying, oh, Pam Bondi, see, you can't trust these people. There's something fishy going on. They're trying to, scrub stuff or do something. I suspect that Pam Bondi came into this not knowing everything about it and probably got caught by surprise when she found out that the documents that she had been given were not actually the documents that she was looking for. They were what everybody had already seen, what had already been released. Maybe the people over there in New York thought, this lady's an idiot. She's going to completely fall for it. She won't know to look for more. We'll give her these documents and then it'll go away. So they tried to pull a fast one, and she got embarrassed because she said that she had the documents on her desk and they were going to be released the next day. And then she found out that they were just what everybody already knew. And now the hammer has fallen. Of course, the news is saying that these people, like the guy who was in charge down there at the field office, got released. And they're saying that it was because of people investigating, rioters from January 6th or something like that. Not because Pam Bondi told Kash Patel that heads need to come off. Not literally, but people needed to get fired over this. So the guy was told he must resign, and he has, over there at the FBI field office. By the way, if the audio is weird, it's because I forgot to bring the microphone. So I have the digital recorder, but I don't have the actual lapel mic with me. So hopefully it's doing a good job. This is an unexpected experiment, I guess. So we'll see how well it does, if it's clear, if it's not. We'll see. But and anyway, if it's really bad, then I guess I can resort to using the camera's internal audio, which I can't imagine that's going to be. But anyway, this is a tangent that we don't need to be on. Nobody here cares about this camera equipment stuff. Yeah, my thoughts on this whole thing is that Pam Bondi got embarrassed, and now she's demanding resignations. And these people, they're criminals anyway. If that's the case, they were told to release the documents. What are they doing covering this up? What is this thing? This is the thing that just never goes away. It's been hanging around for years and years and years, this whole Epstein thing. And, when you hear this stuff about the field office in New York, you can't help it. I'm sure that if you're like me, you're like, okay, yeah, there's some serious corruption going on here. This is, it's not, I don't care if somebody thinks it's national security. Why is national security interest? What does that have to do with this treatment of children and that sort of thing by powerful people? I don't care who you are. I don't care how big you are. If you were involved in something like this, then you need to go to prison. You need to go away. You need to be removed from society. Like I said, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what you donate to. It doesn't matter. You're not so big that you can't be brought down to what, well, you get what I mean. Yeah, these people, if they are involved in this sort of thing, they need to go away. They need to be removed from society by being put in prison. And that's where this needs to go. So who is covering this up? If somebody is covering this up, then they probably also need to go to prison, because you don't cover this stuff up. Hopefully none of them have children, but you never know. There are monsters in the world that don't really care. Me, as a parent, I can't imagine anyone treating children in that way. It's disgusting. It's horrifying. It makes you want to go and, give your kid a hug and just ask them if they're all right. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel. But these people need to go away. This is not who we are. I don't care if this is some kind of, we're going to find out. I hope. But again, I come back to the question, where are the tapes? Supposedly, this guy, Epstein, was recording these people, taking photos, recording their actions so that they could be, extorted, something along those lines, or to keep them in line with whatever he represents, which we don't really know. Clearly, Epstein didn't come up with this on his own. He was, a high school teacher and suddenly became a billionaire and was doing this. Yeah, somebody is behind this. Somebody with a lot of money, somebody with a lot of power, someone with connections in the government, and yes, in the United States government as well. I don't know what else, but whatever this is, it needs to be brought into the light so that we can dismantle it and get rid of it, because this is not who we are. I don't care what this gets us overseas as a country. This is not right. The ends do not justify the means as far as I'm concerned. I know a lot of other people might disagree, but I would say the ends do not justify the means. We don't get to where we want to be by doing the wrong thing or what other people do that we say are bad. That just makes us bad guys too. And we don't want to be the bad guys in the United States. We want to be the good guys. We want to be the shining example. And so if this is taking place, and we know that it has been, it needs to be rooted out and brought into the light. But again, where are the tapes? He was making tapes. He was recording these people for extortion. There are tapes. I'm guessing the FBI has that. They say they got a truckload of documents. Well, what about the tapes? Where are the tapes? I don't want to watch them, but I'm hoping that somebody can at least look at this stuff. Someone who's able to look at this and say, okay, this is this person. We need to deal with this. You know what I mean? We need to root these people out, and they need to pay for their crimes. I don't care, again, how big they are. Just my thoughts. You'll have to let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree? Is this the right path? We need to root it out and bring it into the light and shut it down? I'm pretty sure you're going to agree. None of you are psychopaths. Some of you are a little bit spicy, we'll say at times. But none of you are psychopaths. All of you want to see the right thing done. And the end does not justify the means. Where are the tapes? I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in the next one.
ไฟพะวงหลงเฝ้าสาวเจ้าบางประกงทางห้วยงงหลงเกอหาโอเวรกรรมจำพรากจากไปไกลตา